another step, Madge, towards, I suppose, like building for the knockout game?
Yeah, definitely. There's obviously areas there that we as a team took a chat about, but I thought from a defensive point of view, we're quite strong in that area. I think we just need to adapt a little bit more with our attack, which we've spoken about. But I think we've definitely taken another good step forward to where we want to head.
Are you a bit worried with the goal kicking? I think it was 4 from 10.
Yeah, we need a bit of practice there, definitely. Rami might have a kick, so no, we'll do a bit of practice for that. Obviously, if we kick a bit, score a few tries under the post, we'll be right.
What about Jared, mate? What do you make of that?
The
syndrome.
It hit him sort of on the shoulder and rolled up a little bit, so we just have to wait and see. Yeah. I think he'd be right, to be honest, but I'll have to wait and see.
The Island coach was pretty strong. I think he said it was a dog shot. Make anything of that?
It's just an opinion. You go through a process, and we'll have to work our way through that. But if you sort of see the first contact, it actually hit him on the shoulder and rolled up. So he sort of, as he was being tackled, he was sort of falling, and Jared hit him on the shoulder and rolled up. So that's what I saw.
Jahrome, how did you find it out there? I think that's the first time that the spine has played together since the mid-year tech.
Yeah, it was good. Well, first it was good to be back out there. I've had itchy feet for the last couple of weeks, but it's good to be back out there, and we've got little things we can work on as a spine, but I think we, as a whole team, we moved in the right direction. So, we have a big week of training next week and get our combos right, and look forward to the challenge of the finals.
Jahrome, what's it like playing at Headingley feet for you?
Yeah, it's good. I love it actually. I've played 2 games here too in this trip, and I love it here. It's a great stadium. Both times we've played here, we've had a good crowd, and they're a good vocal crowd too. So the atmosphere is cool. So I love it at the stadium, Henley. So.
Michael, are you any closer to knowing your strongest team for the knockouts? Was that it tonight?
Or? Oh, I'm getting close to it. I mean, it was nice to see Jahrome and Dylan come back. I mean, I talk about us getting better. Well, it's the first time they've played together for a while. So, Smithy and Joey Manu being out there on the same pitch. So to have the spine out there, and I thought Jahrome did a great job. For his first game back, he just jumped straight into the game and set up a few and controlled us well. And his voice out there is just going to grow off the back of some more training. So. That's what I see from our attack point of view. There's big improvements there.
Have you looked at your likely opponents for the quarterfinals? Have any plans yet for that?
As far as I think it will be Fiji. So I'm watching all the games, so I'm aware of how the teams are going. So I've had a bit of a look.
And a repeat of the quarterfinal in 2017. Will that have any bearing?
Yeah. Well, I wasn't there, so I had nothing to do with that. So, look for myself, it's. I've got a pretty strong team. I'm really pleased with where the players are at, from the point of view of how they're getting around each other, and they're a really tight group. The one thing about the group is that they'll be strong on their performance tonight, and they'll have a look at it and talk about how they need to get better, and they just did it then. So, our big focus now is our next game and how we're going to play.
If you're watching all the games, what has impressed you with the other teams? Like, what do you think about Australia and England and all that?
Look, I'm going to keep my own opinions to myself. But, I've got a big focus around our players, and we know we potentially may play down the track. That's why you watch all the games. But we've got back to training this week. We'll build our combos around the things that we take out of this game, and I know that the boys can be even better than where they've been. So it's an improvement again off the back of what we're doing and growing through the tournament.
It looks like, Max, that you still trying a few people in different positions, try and come up. Obviously, you relied on in the outside backs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I gave Britty a go out there today to see how we go. So we're obviously looking at that position. We've had Chance there, and Murata. Unfortunately, Murata has just got a slight strain, so he could be back next week or the week after. So he's played a little bit for us in the centre. So we're looking at that combination as well.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. And sorry, Nelson, he sort of mixed it up a bit, didn't he?
He's played a bit in the back row there, obviously throughout the season. Jahrome, has got a bit of a connection there with Big Nels back at Clubland. So, when he went into the middle, he obviously steamrolled a few as well. But we probably just didn't have enough ball there going his way early in that game. But there's a fair handful out there on the right edge when he's out there.
What's he like what's it like to play with him when he's on the edge there, Jerome?
Yeah, I feel safe, I'll tell you that much. There's my bodyguard out there, but yeah, we'd like to use him a bit more tonight. I think Kerry done a great job at getting up in his face, and so we didn't really get him the ball enough, and he was a little bit frustrated out there, not getting the ball as much, but when you see what damage he can do when he does get the ball, and then when he got back in the middle, he was scattering people for us. So we just need to find the right fit for him, and just getting the right balance of how we can get him the ball. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Do you like that role though for him, mate?
Oh, I do like him on the edge. You know, I think as Jerome said, you know, Luke got quite up. He was up, you know, fairly quickly at times, and you know, it sort of restricted the ball going out there. But you know, I'm sure if we get a little bit more flow through the middle, we'll be able to have Nelson out on the edge and isolating the little man.
Because you've obviously got a lot of options in there, like a lot of
yeah, we've got a few. Yeah.
Like